Before our modern cities, before skyscrapers and smartphones, there were kingdoms of stone and sand, where gods walked among men and heroes carved their names into eternity. These are the greatest stories of the ancient world, tales that shaped civilization itself. Our journey begins in ancient Mesopotamia over 4,000 years ago. Here lived Gilgamesh, the legendary king of Uruk. Half man, half god, Gilgamesh was unmatched in strength but cursed with arrogance. When the gods created Enkidu, a wild man meant to humble him, their rivalry soon turned into an unbreakable friendship. Together, they battled monsters, defied gods, and sought immortality. But when Enkidu died, Gilgamesh faced the one thing even kings could not escape: death. His journey became the world's first great epic and the first reminder that even heroes must face their humanity. In ancient Egypt, life was only the beginning. They believed death was a doorway, a passage to a world beyond. The Book of the Dead was their sacred guide, filled with spells and prayers to help the soul reach paradise. Each Egyptian believed they would stand before Osiris, god of the afterlife, where their heart would be weighed against a feather, the symbol of truth. If their heart was lighter, eternal peace awaited. But if heavier, their soul would be devoured, a story not just of death, but of living with purpose and purity. From Egypt, we travel to ancient Greece, where the poet Homer told tales that still echo through time. The Iliad, a story of war, pride, and destiny. The Odyssey, a story of endurance, homecoming, and love. Achilles, the greatest warrior of Troy, fought for glory but found tragedy. Odysseus, cunning and restless, spent 10 years struggling to return home, facing storms, sirens, and gods who tested his spirit. These weren't just myths. They were lessons that even greatness means nothing without honor, and victory is empty without home. Far to the east, another legend unfolded, the tale of Huangdi, the Yellow Emperor. Said to be both a ruler and a god, he brought unity, invention, and wisdom to ancient China. Under his reign came the compass, medicine, and writing, gifts that transformed his people from scattered tribes into a civilization. He fought monsters, tamed floods, and when his work was done, ascended to the heavens on a dragon, a story not just of power, but of enlightenment. In ancient India, there was a war so great that the gods themselves were said to watch from the sky. The Mahabharata, the world's longest epic, tells of two families torn apart by greed, duty, and fate. Amid the chaos stood Arjuna, the warrior prince, frozen with doubt before battle. It was then that Lord Krishna spoke the Bhagavad Gita, a divine message about life, purpose, and doing one's duty without fear. A story that teaches not just how to win wars, but how to conquer oneself. From India to Japan comes the story of Amaterasu, the sun goddess. When her brother's cruelty drove her to hide in a cave, the world was plunged into darkness. But through music, laughter, and unity, the gods lured her out, bringing light back to the world. It's a tale that reminds us that even in our darkest moments, light can always be reborn. From Mesopotamia to Egypt, from Greece to China, these stories weren't just entertainment. They were the heartbeat of civilization. They taught courage, love, loss, and the meaning of being human. Thousands of years have passed. Empires have fallen. But they're stories. They still live because history may fade, but legends are forever. If you enjoyed this journey through time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe because the past still has secrets to tell.